Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Henry Ford Jackson Hospital, Dr. Cortland Catan. From the Commercial Exchange, owner Cameron Meininger. Entertainment correspondent Mike Mara. For the 30th anniversary of the Hanover Horton 4th of July celebration, Julie Alexander. And from the Albion Arts Commission for the Arts Under the Albion Tower event, Mary Slater. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David, and hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying our summer weather. Right now, 90 degrees in Jackson, and it feels like 97. It's warming up even more. Today is day 3 of this hot spell, and a heat advisory remains in effect until 8 p.m. this evening. That's the good news. Things will get better after today. Heat index values at 101 or hotter. And with that, keep in mind that this being the 3rd day of super hot weather, it does have a cumulative effect on the body and it will wear you down. Be sure and check on your neighbors, particularly seniors, those who are vulnerable, those who are alone. And there are heating or cooling centers located throughout Jackson. You can go to any of the shopping centers, Jackson Crossing, Westwood Mall, both Meijer stores, Jackson College, the Martin Luther King Jr. Center. The Jackson Area Transportation Authorities will take you for free to a cooling center. The advisory also suggests you drink plenty of fluids, stay in air conditioning, and stay out of the sun for extended periods of time. It will be getting less hot, but still hot. On Wednesday, a chance of showers in the morning, high of 83. Thursday, high of 88 with a chance of showers. Did I skip Tuesday? I did. Tomorrow, it's going to be hot again, 91, but our heat advisory is kaput after tonight, but still very hot tomorrow. On Friday, 87 with a chance of showers and a hot weekend as we're seeing the end of June and the beginning of July. Sunny on both Saturday and Sunday, high in the upper 80s. So it is definitely hot for the rest of June. And there you have it. Today's weather brought to you by Kelly Express. Kelly Express has super cool drinks. They have a walk-in beer cooler at many of their locations. And yeah, you're welcome to go on in and just spend a few minutes in there and soak up the cooling. They've got also your favorite snacks, and they've got everything you need to get you on your summer getaway in style at Kelly Express, locations all over. And the pizza special during the 100 days of summer. You can grab a slice for $1.99 and you can get a 2-item large pizza for $13.99 at Kelly Express. Let's see how things look outside. Have you been out? I must admit.
A little bit, it's warm.
Yeah, I haven't been outside much today, but I was yesterday and Saturday, and man, it wears you down. It doesn't.
It 100% does.
Doesn't take long before you are miserable. Is that why everyone's coming in miserable today?
Maybe that's what's happening. It's just the heat does it to you.
But, you know, it's a beautiful summer day, and I think, as Jennifer said this morning, much rather have a hot summer day than a blizzard. What do you think?
I don't know. I like the cold. I'm crazy. Yeah. I like when it's cold.
You know, my mom always said, when it's cold, at least you can get warm. You can go inside somewhere.
That's right.
When it's really hot, you know, a lot of people don't have air conditioning. It's so hard to sleep. It can be very miserable. So, I'm with you on the cold. Today is June 23rd. It is Let It Go Day. Just let it go. National Hydration Day, perfect. National Pink Day, National Pink Flamingos Day, and it's Typewriter Day. It was on this day in 1868. You know what a typewriter is? He invented the typewriter, patented the QWERTY typewriter, the QWERTY keyboard, and that revolutionized communication, basically. Also on this, it's National Shortbread Cookie Day, and thanks to Jackson Public Schools for sending over a bunch of Lorna Doones for today. Very smart. Today, the first day of Meet Up and Eat Up. Thanks to JPS for feeding our community. Today is National Detroit Style Pizza Day. Who doesn't love that? Detroit Style Pizza, invented in Detroit, of course, at Buddy's Pizza. The restaurant was actually known as Buddy's Rendezvous, and on this day in 1946, at Buddy's Pizza at 17125 Conant Street in Detroit, Buddy's Pizza, owned by Gus and Anna Guerra, they introduced this pizza, and it remains to this day one of the world's best pizzas. Detroit style can be, I think, best described as deep dish, but it's not just deep dish. Adam, you know, you're a Detroiter.
Yeah.
We've got, of course, the thick dough, and then what's the next layer?
What would be the next layer in order?
It's not like other pizzas, Sicilian pizza or American pizza. It's got the pepperoni next.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yep.
Then a very specific cheese, not mozzarella, Wisconsin brick cheese, which is then broken up and scattered on the top. Then it's baked. After it's baked, then three strips of tomato sauce spread on the top. That is after it comes out of the oven.
You know why they use the pans that they use?
Yes.
Do you have that? There you go.
They were actually blue steel pans that they used in the auto plants to hold nuts and bolts. And he thought, those are great pans for holding nuts and bolts, but it'd be better to bake a pizza in. And he did. They still use that pan to this very day.
That's right. The most Detroit thing ever.
It really is. Yes. Awesome. Thanks to Gus and Anna for inventing Detroit style pizza. On this day in 2013, 34-year-old aerialist Nick Wallenda walked across the Grand Canyon on a wire, and there was no safety harness. I don't think I'd do that.
I would not.
On this day in 1989, the movie Batman premieres. This was the first of the Batman movies. And when they first announced this movie, it was very controversial. Tim Burton, the director, he cast Michael Keaton in the role. And I think for many, it's one of the best Batman movies of all time because it had Jack Nicholson there on the left as the Joker, and Danny DeVito as... what was
the
he?
Penguin.
The Penguin, yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, the Penguin. I played the stinking city like a harp from hell.
You know that line.
And that was, big. Think about all the big. Over the weekend, it was the 50th anniversary of the release of Jaws. Wow. I think one of the greatest movies. We've got to get a bigger boat. You're going to need a bigger boat. And on this day in 1894, the International Olympic Committee was founded. They're in charge of the Olympics. Are they still crooked? Because they've had the...
Probably.
They've had their periods of crookedness. No, I don't know. I think they're probably on the up and up. Now on to Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. As we see at Spring Arbor University, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Summer Sports Camp for Kids getting underway today in 95-degree weather. Oh my gosh. Well, those kids, there's about 550 of them that are here. We welcome you to Jackson and the Jackson community. Stay cool, drink plenty of fluids. We've also got the baseball camp and the band camp starting this morning at Jackson College. Man, I hope they don't make more of the band uniforms on the first day. Now, actually, they'll be wearing t-shirts. No heavy wool band uniforms this week. We've got yoga at Carnegie today from 3 till 4. Come relax and unwind, take care of your body with the slow and gentle flow of yoga at the Carnegie Library. And I don't know, do they do that? I think they do that on the front lawn. Maybe they'll do it inside today. And to give you a couple things to note on your calendar, tomorrow we've got the Summer Kids movie series continuing at the Michigan Theater Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. The movie this week is Inside Out 2. $1 gets you in, and they have pop and popcorn combos and other treats at the concession stand. And also tomorrow it is the next Food Truck Tuesday at Horace Blackman Park in downtown Jackson, being presented by the Jackson Area Food Truck Association. And they promise at least 12 food trucks, all Jackson. I think maybe they once in a while will invite someone from outside the area, but typically all Jackson food trucks at Food Truck Tuesday. And there you have it, Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. It was a hot weekend for our community events. On Saturday, it was the Cascades Humane Society Pause in the Park, presented by Lammers Heating and Air Conditioning. And we had a lot of dogs that came out with their owners. There were a handful of food trucks. The vendors included shops for dog and cat treats and supplies, and a number of various organizations in attendance with demonstrations and displays. At about 3 o'clock, the Brave participated in a 5K throughout the park and off and on throughout the day. The Ultimate Air Dogs performed, and they were the most envied in the whole park because they got to jump into a big giant pool of water. Yeah, a lot of people watching that wished they could have participated. But actually people did, they were allowed to sign up their own dogs. They brought the air dogs, come in with trained dogs, but then our local dogs were invited to participate and compete as well. On Saturday, it was Jackson Juneteenth 2025 downtown, the culmination of a 3-day observance of Jackson Juneteenth. At Horace Blackman Park, we had a great turnout despite the hot weather, getting underway at 2 o'clock with a program, welcome, national anthem, and a presentation of scholarships. Congratulations to all the recipients. And then throughout the afternoon and evening, there were a number of local and national acts that participated. This was one of the most popular destinations for kids, corner of Michigan and Jackson, the bubble machine. And I don't know if it was that cooling, but it looks it, and sometimes that's all that matters. It was one of the best petting zoos I've ever seen. Whoever organized this petting zoo and whoever owns it, you're unbelievable. It was a star attraction. Thanks for participating. We had all kinds of animals in this petting zoo. And many of the sponsors had exhibits and displays, including our friends at Henry Ford Health and Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. We had a job fair and tons of food. The whole park smelled fantastic with a number of vendors cooking right on site. Great day. Thanks to all who worked as volunteers, all the organizers and sponsors of Jackson Juneteenth. You can see photos and more online at jtv.tv. And coming up, we'll have a special on Jackson's Juneteenth, featuring the music and events of the day here on JTV. Well, today's show is great. We have a lot of wonderful guests. We're going to start with Dr. Cortland Katayan from Henry Ford Health and Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. A perfect day to talk about, heat and its effects. We have the new owner of the Commercial Exchange building, Cameron Meininger, and he has some big plans for this building, which was the location of the first Jackson vehicle manufacturing company. Mike Mara, our entertainment correspondent from Jackson College. Julie Alexander is working on the Hanover and Horton 4th of July festivities. And Mary Slater will be here from Albion. She's working on the Arts Under the Albion Tower event, which is this weekend. All this and more today on JTV. Glad you're here, and we get started right after this.
Kelly Express Marts are conveniently located throughout South Central Michigan with convenient hours of operation. We pride ourselves on our fast and friendly service to get you going on your way. We're here when you need us. Full service and fully stocked stores, fresh hot premium coffee, and cappuccino. All Kelly Express Marts are staffed with friendly, knowledgeable people committed to providing the highest level of service. Kelly Express Mart.
Ace Roofing is a family-owned and operated business that serves superior quality flat roofing and repair services. We have been in business for over 53 years, and our premium customer service, high-level integrity, and world-class workmanship set Ace Roofing apart from other roofers. Over 53 years of experience, professional and informative, trusted among the customers, guaranteed customer satisfaction. aceroofing/jackson.com or call 517-782-8601.
Jackson Coffee Company. Roasted fresh in store so you can brew it at home.
I'm attorney Mark Bernstein. After an accident, the insurance company will delay, deny, and defend your claim because they just don't respect you. But we do. Give us a call and we'll get you the respect that you deserve. We've been fighting and winning for Michigan families for over 50 years. Our experience and results speak for themselves. Get the Bernstein advantage and get respect. Call 1-800-CALL-SAM or visit callsam.com today.
Did you know Alro sells more than just metals? We are a one-stop shop for all your plastic needs. Whether you need one piece or 1,000, Alro offers a wide selection of sheet, rod, tube, and custom machined parts cut to size and delivered next day. Visit alroplastics.com, your source for performance plastics.
I'm Bob Riney, CEO of Henry Ford Health. When it comes to caring for you, we go for it. Expanding services to redefine healthcare, from Detroit to Grand Blanc, Jackson to Novi, and everywhere in between. 50,000 amazing team members surrounding you with what you need to live a healthy life. Whether preventative health or the most complex care, we go for it. It's who we are. We are Henry.
Parents, do you want to connect your kids with food, friends, and fun this summer? Free summer meals are available for all children under the age of 18, and no registration or ID is required. Call Jackson Public Schools Summer Lunch Program at 841-2693 for details.
JTV and orthopedic rehab specialists bring you the ORS Photo Galleries, your front row seat to all the action in Jackson. Every week, JTV is out in the community, capturing stunning full HD images of local events, festivals, and high school sports. Don't miss a moment. Head to jtv.tv now to browse, relive the excitement, and purchase prints of your favorite highlights.
Fun fact, hot coffee sells big on a hot day at Jackson Coffee Company, and that's what we're enjoying today, hot coffee. And we have the All-Star 5-Star Blend today. Thanks, Jackson Coffee Company. And a reminder, Jackson Candy and Fudge Factory, a great spot for summer field trips. Kids of all ages love Jackson Candy and Fudge. Today, thanks to Jackson Public Schools kicking off their Meet Up and Eat Up program, featuring an awesome lunch. We've got giant grinders of ham or turkey, chips, fruit, water, and in honor of National Shortbread Day, Lorna Doones. What a great treat. They feed thousands of kids all summer long at dozens and dozens of locations. Thanks, Jackson Public Schools, for taking care of us and taking care of our kids all summer long. Awesome program. If you have kids 18 and under, check out Meet Up and Eat Up. Visit the Jackson Public Schools website. Our first guest on